Hello, Saturn in Capricorn. If you were born with this position in your birth chart, this might be a message for you. We're talking about Saturn, that it's about mastering something. It's about getting to be really good at something. That it's been worked on with discipline, with even in the face of testings, there's those challenges, like you will be resistant, pushing forward, and like have the will to pursue a goal. And it may take time, it might not be easy, it might be sweat and blood and tears and all that, but you wouldn't like it any other way. I don't think you will enjoy it as much. Capricorn, it's about getting something done, and they like doing them themselves. Like they like doing things on their own, and or from a position of organization, where they can see the map and strategize. So Saturn in Capricorn, if there is some area in your life that you may need some guidance, it could be this for you. This is an oracle deck that my sister, she, I don't know if she donated it or she just lent it to me, but we're gonna use it because that's what it's supposed to be used. So wow, fear. So there is some wow. My heart is beating. I feel a lot of I feel warm here on my chest. There is some worry, some concerns about how things would be progressing. There is the picture of a river rock, a river bedrock. Is that how you say it? So it's dry. So there is the word fear because you might not know if you are gonna get your vitality back, because water is life, right? We need to drink water. And there's also water, it also has to do with life and how we feel it. So yeah, let's see what else there in fear. I do feel the sensation on the chest area and the beating of the heart. There is nervousness. Maybe it has to do in regards with some sort of delivery, like something to give or to do, that you are connected. Yeah, you can feel a lot like there's something here. I don't know what that is. But whatever this connection is with in regards with something that you feel really close to your heart, is giving you fear. It's yeah. Oof. God, this is a strong message. I see also this fear of dying. Like there is something that might have to go, that might not be able to resist this drought, this dryness, this is it either a cold shoulder? I don't know, maybe, what am I saying? Okay, I'm gonna stop just but okay, I'm gonna tell you what I see. But I do see these roots that are not getting water, so there is some parts of this tree that might dry out, and there is something that is gonna dry out. It doesn't mean that the river is dead. It's not. It's just there is a drought. So, and before, that was the biggest concern, right? And in ancient times, that's how, not that so ancient, but before we had all this like, well, the Incas already had like a technology when it came to engineering and agriculture and all that, like they already integrated there. So they were not afraid of that. They will manage and sustain. This is someone that they didn't manage, nor they did grasp the power of this river that was going in there. So now you have to pray. That's what I see. Like now there is this need to pray, because before the cultures of before, I don't know how to say it, because there's still some living and doing that. So pray, like that's what they used to do. They used to pray and for rain, right? So this test will end. And sadly, it's fear is also Saturn, and Capricorn. It's a sign that they worry a lot. So connection with the divine is most important, and Capricorn might forget that, because we're in control, right? So we don't feel like we should like see there on that side, because that will mean that you are leaving something out of your control. But in reality, nothing is really under our control. We just might like try to extend the net, the fishing net, and we just don't know how many fish we're gonna catch. Like that's how it is. But the importance that we should be in control is to fix our nets, is to keep it like in good shape, know where the spots are the best to fish, and then like hope that, maybe pray that it's gonna cooperate with us, that it's gonna be given to us as much we need. So, and the reason why I say all this about praying is because I don't know if there's like an old way to represent this rune, which honestly I just don't remember. I have my book in here and I have my but I just don't remember, because they have like different shapes according to times or interpretation, and I just don't remember right now. You have to look for it. It's just like this one. Maybe it's not even a room, but even the symbology of it on the stone here, on the bedrock and the river rock. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like this is the bed of the river, no water there. So it's to ask for water to come, so we can be replenished again. There is drought season, like no rain season, so it's time to rain. Okay, that's what I got for the oracle. I don't know if this is you. If this is you, or your work situation, or your relationship, or whatever, whichever area, because there's also the houses. So I depending on your house, on relationship with other planets, is how it's going to be reflected. But if you feel like you're in fear in some sort, like let's see what is here for you. So now I'm gonna use a tarot. Okay, talk to me about this fear. Possibly solutions, because I don't want to like go into whatever is. Maybe let's talk about how can you help yourself to release this fear, to heal it, to face it, I think it's to face it, because it jumped out. So there is rejection to face. There is this fear of rejection, that you have to face someone, either that they rejected you or you to them, but it has to do with some offering that was not enough for someone. Like someone, either you didn't make the offer the right way, didn't, like something didn't click to the other person and it didn't feel like they could take it or that it was wise either to be offered or to be taken, because we have here the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It also tells me, because my eyes are closed, that someone didn't want to see this. Someone didn't want to see the possibilities. Oh, maybe because they were afraid to. Like, there is fear in this information. Someone didn't. There was fear in the combination in this formula of an offering. Let's leave it like that. Let's not complicate. And it was right. It was not like it wouldn't bring fruit. It was actually something that will be fruitious. It still can be, because the possibility is still there, but maybe the part that because I see the difference in age or station or position. I do see the difference between these two parts. There is this Queen and there is this Page of Pentacles. So someone, let's say, in a I hate to say this, but okay, it comes like this, in a lower rank position in the situation. Like maybe they didn't have all the cards right. They weren't, let's say, they weren't on the level. They make an offer. They made it maybe out of fear. So the energy wasn't right. I see that. Like this guy is like, I feel like he's sweating. You know, I feel like he's just worried. It's like so afraid of this person, because this person, like, she has it all. You know, like it doesn't matter if a female or male, but in this representation, it's a feminine energy that has to do with someone that it's abundant and generous, or that they give themselves in some regard, but they don't give to just to anyone that just passes by, right? Like it's gonna be selective, because they know how to give, but not to out. How do you say this? Shoot. Oh god. Sorry. Yeah, like they don't get that. They know how to replenish themselves, so they cannot get themselves in this position. Either they learn that if they give themselves a lot, this will happen. So this is someone that already knows how to harvest the elements so they can have a lot of abundance. And pretty much like what I said about the Incas, like in the architecture was meant to have these terraces, that the rain, that it didn't rain that much, the altitude and such, they will take the best advantage of the elements surrounding it, and they will have running water all year long. I don't know how they did that, but I don't remember it. I saw it in some program. So this is mastering this. This is someone that already grew from experience and time, discipline. They worked it. It wasn't given to them. Well, probably someone, if there is someone that had like an inheritance or were given some family money, but they still worked it. It's not like they just like did nothing with it. They maybe invested it, created an enterprise, a project of some sort that will multiply that and maybe give to others. So this is someone that it's some power. It doesn't have to be in the professional. It will be someone that is a master in their discipline. It could be a painter that is really good at what she does or he does, at what they do. A writer, someone that produces, someone that writers should be more air, but this means like someone that works their craft. That's what I mean. But this guy here, he might admire this person, but I think he's becoming to realize that they need to work more on themselves. I don't know if by polarization of this, like who, in which station this person is or situation is, with comparison with this, like it's making someone realize that the offer is not on the level, or might not be on the level. I don't think it's about offering, but fear here within the message has something to do with it. Someone is not seeing the same as the other person. Maybe someone doesn't see enough, or feeling like it's gonna give all that they have, so they rather not. But there is element of fear. So prayer is so important during this time. And there is also a message of value, because it's not right to compare yourself with another person. It's just not right. It's just so unfair. These are two people, two individuals or two situations. I don't know how to explain this as energy, but that they are in different journeys. They just happen to meet. They just happen to be on the same crossroad, or on not a crossroad, but same spot on the road. And that's why I feel like it's unfair to compare. I think this is a bigger person, that this person should be more representative, like to represent what they embody, right? Like compassion, love, generosity, and abundance of, could be feelings, material wealth, almost like a mother. So if you're in the position of the Queen of Pentacles, or in the Page of Pentacles, you should be, if you're on this side, you should be compassionate to yourself, not to judge yourself or where you're at. Now maybe you're realizing that you need to work a little bit more than you may thought, and to give this offering. And this part should be more compassionate to the person too. Like, wow, I think this is the person that needs more understanding and love, because it's to themselves, and this also to this, without judging. This is not about stepping onto someone, nor to, how do you say, patronize, not to like, poor guy, no, don't do that, but more like to understand where they are at in their journey, and that they are doing their best based on what they know. So, with a mature person, pretty much it's a Capricorn. This is why they suffer a lot, because they do have to. No, I'm not gonna say that. No one suffers unless they want to. But what I meant is that they sometimes know that they have to be the bigger person, because they are like, I need to move on with my life. I need to do things. I cannot just stay stationed here. So I'm gonna use all my power to let this not bother me. I don't think they male Capricorns, because I don't think they do a lot of looking inward, because they're like, go, don't bother right now. That it might build up at some point. But I don't mean that they are not entirely in touch with their feelings, but they sometimes might not look at them that much. It's not that practical. Let's see what's in the bottom of the deck. Usually to me this is like what could be. Okay, so we have a Queen of Wands. So to me this is saying that I don't know in which part of the spectrum you're at, but whichever side I feel that should benefit by doing what you want to do, go forward your projects, don't shy away, be the star, uh, celebrate. I know we're not in the best position to socialize, but try to mingle, try to yeah, like lighten yourself. I think this is like right, because if there is some frequency of fear, there is then the need to go back to the sun, right? Like to go back to your happy place, to do your passions, to be magical, because the Queen of Wands is someone that is like a sorcerer of things. Like they manifest the stuff. They have this power of summoning. They can like say, like, hey, let's go and have a few drinks. I'm not saying that you should drink because that's another subject, but it's just an example when I say like socializing, or let's go to the park, or let's go to the beach, or well, right, beach, not these days, right? But I don't know, sailing, just going out hiking, like do something active, outdoorsy, and or something creative that you feel passionate about, that is gonna ignite your own passion for life. Like you need to lighten yourself. And if you're Saturn in Capricorn, maybe you're kind of like intense and heavy, and you like to brood, is that the word? Like you try to ruminate. How do you say that? In Spanish is rumiar, like you're like with the hamster wheel, with the disc, like just around and around and around and seeing. Maybe if you're in fear, it might not be easy to try to enjoy yourself, but you should. And also I have the King of Swords underneath the Queen of Wands, and the King of Pentacles is also there, but let's not go that far. But underneath the Queen of Wands we have the King of Swords. So when time is due, when for you or the party or the situation, there'll be clarity, there'll be clear communication, and I don't think it will be based on fear. It will be based on the dominance of the situation. It sounded like dominant, but it's like el dominio, like you dominated it. Like now you know what is going on for real. Like now you level up. Someone level up, because even the Queen wanted to level up to the King, or the Page of Pentacles level up to the King. So be the Queen of Wands, I guess. Not I guess. I think this is mostly like the advice, like to get out of the fear, enjoy a little bit of sunlight, or right. I keep forgetting about that. But enjoy a little bit of outdoor activities, activate yourself in some regard, even going to the gym. I don't know, like do something that will give you the endorphins that you need, your vitamin D, because this is something that I don't think it's ready either to be offered or to be accepted. But anyways, okay, let me know how this reading, I mean, did it help? How did you like it? It's so funny to ask for feedback, but it's true. Sometimes you're just like talking and you're like, I don't know what I'm saying, but when someone tells you like, hey, it was cool, it's like, okay, I did saw something that someone just watched. And that in itself is amazing, because when you try to connect, you're doing it to the collective unconsciousness, and then it happens, and it's marvelous because you get to see how information works, and I love that. So anyways, I hope you liked it. I hope that this is useful to you or for someone that is out there that has Jupiter in Capricorn. What I'm saying, Saturn in Capricorn. Okay, so this is all for me right now. Or, yeah, that's all. Okay. Ciao, ciao.